Alright, September 19th, out here at the house. Got a bunch of permissions to do a bunch of houses. And I got my first silver. We've done a few of them. Rob got one silver. I'm on the phone with him now. Just dug this one. 64 Rosie. 64 Rosie. There you go. It's silver 78 or 79 for the year. I can't remember. Thanks for looking. Get back to you if I find anything else. Alright, about 2 minutes later, just got off the phone with Rob. Silver number 2. Another Rosie, 54. 10 years older. Awesome. I think the other one was 78. This will be 79. Thanks for looking. I'll get back to you if you get anything else. Alright, working the side of the house. Literally, you see it like 2 inches deep. Come up with a regular penny. That's a Merc. That's silver 80 now. Woohoo, got 80. Clean her up later. Awesome, 3 silvers for today. And I've only done a little 10-foot strip in the front and just started on this little small side yard. A lot of it's gravel. So, and as you see, they cut a chunk out, so it's missing a lot of dirt. It dies down. That kudzu field over there, I'm gonna see if he owns that too. But the guy this is another landlord that let me hunt, give me permission for 27 properties, and we've done, this makes like 7. And Rob found that 1 silver quarter at 1, and then now I got these 3 dimes. Awesome. Thanks for looking. All right, wrap up today's hunt, Friday, September 19th. Went and did one of the yards I got permission for. I asked the guy that was a couple weeks ago when they were working on a house. I've been trying to find out who bought it. And they were working on it. Asked them if I could hunt it. And then they came to me, well, the next day or a couple days later, because I left my digger over there, my Samson shovel. And he had it, and I went back and got it. And then he come to me and he said that they talked and that I could hunt all the properties they own. And he said he'd kind of leave it up to me to find them all, because he just knows where they are. He didn't remember all the addresses. And so I looked them up all on the tax records. And so far I found 27. And Grayson Digger, Rob, and I, we hit a few of them last week, and he found that Standing Liberty quarter. And we found a bunch of old cars at one that's just an empty lot next to one of the houses. And then at that house that was at, we didn't find nothing, which we didn't think we would at that one. We found out that house was moved there, and they did a lot of grading. So, but I went to one of the other ones today. It's on the list. There's 4 of them next to each other, and I started the first one where the guys were home. And they said as long as it's okay with their tenants, I can metal detect all of them. It wasn't like the other guy, real estate guy that I got, that only lets me hunt his empty ones. So that's cool. But went over there, wasn't getting a whole lot. I mean, just doing a little strip between his driveway and the road, because everybody parks like in front of the houses nowadays. They don't use the old driveways. And they've done some grading there. You can see where they've chopped off a bunch and laid a bunch of gravel down for the driveway that wraps almost all the way around the dang house. It took out a lot of the good stuff, but oh well. All the pennies, majority of them, are in the 60s. There's a few 70s, and I think 180 and 182. The clad dimes right there, there's 5 of those, and 2 quarters, and both of these are in the backyard. Backyard didn't produce nothing really old. Everything that was newer was in the backyard, even the pennies. Did get 1 wheat up front by a stump, 58. So ain't bad. Then when Rob was on the phone with me, he asked me what I was doing, where I was, and told him I dug a signal, and I figured it was 1245 on the CTX, and it was showing about 3 inches down, and it was this 1964 Rosie. It's silver 78 for the year. It's Philadelphia mint, it's plain, no mint mark. And then literally a couple minutes after I hung up with him, took a couple steps, and bam, got another one. And this is a ring up 1243, 1242 on the CTX. I guess the way it was sitting. 54. Rosie. And that's plain. And then when I was working in the side of the yard, literally 2 inches in the ground, a 1242 produced 1942 slightly worn Merc. And it also is a Philadelphia Mint. So it's 3. So 77, 78, or 78, 79, and 80. And so it's 80 for a year. It's awesome. A lot better than I thought I was going to do. But I'm hoping the neighboring houses will produce just as well. This house yard isn't that big. Really shocked to get these 3. I figured when they did all the grading, they probably took all the good ones, and there probably was some good ones there before they graded all that. But thanks for looking. Happy hunting. Please take your trash, follow your permissions correctly, and do a good job. Fill in your holes too, guys. That's a big kicker, that and taking your trash. We've been finding a lot of people where they're leaving trash. Thanks for looking, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. We'll try to get out tomorrow and hit some of these other ones. If not, we're thinking about going to another community up the road that's really old. Thanks for looking. Bye.